Good morning. I've had such a fun time with you this weekend, and I want to set you a bit of a challenge this morning as you think about what does it mean for you all to be people of the resurrection. And I've just got a quote here from the history books from AD 137. A Greek-Roman historian was writing about the church to the Caesar, and he says this: "O Emperor, it's the Christians that have sought and found the truth, for they acknowledge God. They do not keep for themselves the goods entrusted to them. They do not covet what belongs to others. They show love to their neighbours. They do not do to one another what they would not like done to themselves. They speak gently to those that oppose them. And in this way they make their enemies their friends. It has become their passion to do good to their enemies. They live in the awareness of their own smallness. Every one of them who has anything gives away ungrudgingly to one who has nothing. And if any of them sees a homeless stranger, they bring them into their own home under their own roof. If any one of them becomes poor while the Christians have nothing to spare, then they fast for 2 or 3 days until everybody can eat. In this way, they supply for the poor exactly what they need. This, O Emperor, is how the Christians live. This is their rule of life." I think that's incredible. A non-Christian writing about the church, saying this is what they look like. They're aware of the world and they want to be active in the world and they want to see the world transformed. So I want to give you just a few questions this morning to think about. If somebody was to write about the church today, in 100 years' time, what would they say about the church? How would they articulate the work of God's practicing resurrection people? What would they say? Second question is this: from what they wrote, what would break your heart that it was missing? What do you think would be missing if the history books wrote something about the church today? Is there a particular thing that you think we as a church, we're missing that, and I don't want to see that missed in the future? And then third and finally, I want to ask you this question. Therefore, with everything you've said and we've looked at this weekend, what do you need to be doing to step into living out Jesus well? Is there something that you as an individual need to do to actually live the incarnation of Jesus well in this place? I'm going to pray for you. I've loved being with you. Thank you for having me. God bless.